The connection between the cost of housing, natural resources, land, building materials, and population growth. The cost of housing is a multifaceted issue that is influenced by many factors. Among the most significant are the availability of natural resources, land, building materials, and population growth. This essay delves into the intricate relationship between these factors and how they collectively impact housing costs. 1. Natural resources and housing costs. Natural resources play a pivotal role in the construction industry. The extraction, processing, and transportation of resources such as timber, metals, and minerals directly influence the cost of building materials. For instance, a study by the U.S. Geological Survey, USGS, highlighted that the availability and price of raw materials such as sand, gravel, and crushed stone can significantly affect construction costs. Bleiwas, 2011. When these resources become scarce or are located in regions with geopolitical tensions, their prices surge, subsequently increasing the cost of housing. 2. Land availability and housing costs. Land is a finite resource, and its availability is inversely proportional to its cost in areas with limited land availability, such as urban centers or islands. The cost of land is typically high. A report by the Lincoln Institute of Land Policy, 2017, found that land values in major cities worldwide have been rising faster than overall housing prices, attributing this to the scarcity of developable land. Moreover, land use regulations, zoning laws, and environmental protections can further limit the availability of land for housing, driving up costs. Glazer and Gierko, 2003. 3. Building materials and housing costs. The cost and availability of building materials are directly linked to housing prices. Factors such as transportation costs, tariffs, and global supply chain disruptions can influence the price of these materials. For example, during the COVID-19 pandemic, disruptions in the supply chain led to a significant increase in the cost of lumber, which in turn affected housing prices. National Association of Home Builders, 2020. Furthermore, as societies move towards sustainable construction, the demand for eco-friendly building materials, which might be costlier than traditional materials, can also impact housing costs. Kibert, 2016. 4. Population growth and housing costs. Population growth exerts upward pressure on housing demand. As the population increases, the demand for housing rises, leading to an escalation in housing prices, especially in areas with limited land and resources. A study by the World Bank, 2019, found a direct correlation between rapid urbanization, population growth, and rising housing costs in developing countries. This is further exacerbated when infrastructure development does not keep pace with population growth, leading to a scarcity of housing and higher prices. Conclusion: the cost of housing is a complex interplay of various factors, including the availability of natural resources, land, building materials, and population growth. As urbanization and population growth continue to rise, it is imperative for policymakers to address these interconnected issues to ensure affordable housing for all.